Good day, Windows lovers, and welcome back. It is Wednesday, so it is a Windows Wednesday. I normally do these live. Not today. I received some sad news last night, the passing of a good friend, the second one this month. It's been one of those months. Anyway, the show must go on, as they say. It will not be a live show, but I did want to share today's topic, 3 safe ways for Windows users to try Linux. So I'll keep this brief, so let's go into it. Let's fire up Epic Privacy Browser. It's free download for Windows. UNetBootin. This will help you create a USB bootable stick, a USB bootable drive. Now there are other pieces of software out there besides UNetBootin. This works excellent for me in Windows and Linux. I'm assuming it works great for Mac. I don't currently have a Mac. I've been doing this for years. So if you want to test a Linux distribution or a Linux distro as they are called, you don't have to install anything. You just download this free piece of software, create a USB bootable drive, reboot the computer into that USB drive, and you are immediately taken into your Ubuntu or Linux Mint or whatever Linux distribution that you choose to test drive it, as it were. You don't have to install anything. It's perfectly safe for using this in Windows and Linux. And if you like what you see, you can certainly choose to do a full install, but you don't have to. If you just want to test a Linux distro, UNetBootin, very safe, very easy. I normally use an 8 gigabyte USB stick. If you don't have one, don't spend a lot of money on them. I have several. 8 gigs should be enough. If you don't have any, I'll have some Amazon links below in the show notes if you would like to purchase through Amazon and support the channel. But check out UNetBootin. I've had very good luck with this for many years. The second way, it's not my favorite way, but it does work. Assuming that you have enough RAM, you can try VirtualBox. This will allow you to create a virtual drive using whatever Linux that you choose. Make sure you have at least 6 gigabytes of RAM, preferably more. It can be done with less than 6 gigs, but it won't perform well. This is safe. The downfall of using a VirtualBox, speed and stability might be in question. But it is safe, so if you are using Windows, download this free piece of software and try running Linux inside a VirtualBox. Just make sure that you have at least 6 gigs of RAM. Finally, the best way really to test any Linux distro is to have a spare machine and to do a full install, either as a dual boot or just completely erase the hard drive. I have a couple refurbished ThinkPads. I've had pretty good luck with these in the past. Don't spend a lot of money on these. Between 200, 250 tops should be enough. You don't necessarily have to pick what I have. I've had good luck with ThinkPads. I've had good luck with Toshiba, HP. Some of you like Dell, and that's fine. Just make sure it says certified refurbished. That would usually give you some kind of a warranty. At least 4 gigs of RAM, and you should be in good shape to test most Linux distros with 4 gigs of RAM. If you find a better deal with 8 gigs of RAM or more, great. 4 gigs of RAM should be plenty. That's pretty much it. These are 3 of the top ways I normally test a Linux distribution. Any one of these ways would be fine. The USB stick is probably the quickest and fastest way to test something. If you want to try installing something, try VirtualBox. But if you have a spare machine, this is the only way, I think, to give you a full look and feel on how a Linux distribution should work for you if you decide to keep whatever that you downloaded. Alright, well, that's all I have for this one. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do so using PayPal. It's totalOStoday@gmx.com. I don't currently use Patreon. I had it in the past, but not anymore. PayPal seems to work pretty well worldwide. That's all I have for this one. Again, my apologies for not having a live event for today. Honestly, I'm not in the mood. But I wanted to share this with you because I think it's important for a lot of Windows users who are still lost or are hesitant to try Linux and don't want to mess up their current Windows system. I understand. Alright guys, that's all I have for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy your technology. Be safe. Ciao.